In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 and 8 attachment class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the AMES 85. Technically, this assault rifle received a nerf this update, but it's still a melt machine. For the optic, we're gonna rock the Kepler Microflex. This is a very low recoil assault rifle. Having a precision sight picture is a massive W. Now for the muzzle, because this weapon has low recoil, the suppressor is going to be great, keeping us off the mini-map when we are firing. Now for the barrel, running the reinforced barrel is going to be amazing on the AMES 85 to bump up more damage range and bullet velocity, giving us a very fast time to kill. It's a really consistent assault rifle. For the underbarrel, we can utilize the vertical foregrip here. It's going to remove a lot of that horizontal recoil this weapon does have, so make sure you guys have this on your class setup. For the magazine, we are going to utilize just extended mag 1. This is a great attachment, giving us a healthy 45 rounds, so we have plenty of ammo to take out more than one player. This gun also has a really moderate fire rate, which is helping us out also. For the rear grip on the assault rifles, I love running the commando grip. This is a massive upgrade for your close and medium range performance with improved aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Now for the stock on the AMES, running the balance stock is incredible. You guys can see we're taking advantage of strafing movement speed altogether, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. We can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. And then finally for the fire mod, we're going to make things even easier with this assault rifle and putting on recoil springs, bumping up even more horizontal recoil control as well as vertical recoil control. Overall, a rock solid class setup with 8 attachments. The 5 attachment build is also just as good. As you guys can see here, we have a fast sprint out, ADS is nice, and we're gonna have quite literally a straight laser. This gun doesn't have any recoil, and that's exactly why I absolutely love running the AMES 85. And the reload speed is also quick with the 45 round magazine, so definitely give this a shot. Now, for the 5 attachment build, we're going to remove the recoil springs, we're going to remove the balance stock, and we're also going to remove extended mag 1. We're going to have a pretty basic AMES 85 class setup. As you guys can see, we're still going to be rocking and rolling, and we're going to have very low recoil here. This is one of the best assault rifles in the entire game, so definitely go ahead and check this out right now. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the JACKAL PDW. This submachine gun dominates at any and all ranges, and the best part about it is you can rock either a 5 or a fully loaded setup. We don't need an optic. The iron sights are incredible on this SMG, but I will showcase a class setup with optics if you want to use one. Now, for the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator. This is a great attachment on the JACKAL PDW to bump up more vertical recoil control, giving you a very consistent submachine gun. For the barrel, we are going to be going ahead and rocking the reinforced barrel. We're taking advantage of both bullet velocity and damage range, giving us a fast time to kill no matter where enemies are on the map. For the underbarrel, this weapon is going to utilize the vertical foregrip. It's going to be bumping up more horizontal recoil control. This weapon does have a little bit of a really weird horizontal recoil pattern we have to correct. Now for the magazine, if you want to run the gunfighter build, we are going to be utilizing extended mag 2 here, giving us a very healthy 50 round magazine. Overall, a great attachment on the submachine gun. Now for the rear grip, we are using the ergonomic grip. This is a colossal W for submachine guns because we're taking advantage of aim down sight speed, dive to fire speed, and slide to fire speed. We're going to be dominating at those close ranges. Now for the stock, we are going to rock the balance stock here. This is a fantastic attachment on the JACKAL PDW, giving us improved strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed altogether, which is a massive W, and more aim walking movement speed. We're going to be ready to win each and every gunfight with this submachine gun. And then finally for the fire mod, we are going to be utilizing recoil springs just to make things even easier with more horizontal and vertical recoil control bumped up. This is going to be a great 7 attachment class setup with the JACKAL PDW if you want to run gunfighter. You guys can see we have a fast sprint out, ADS is going to be quick, and we're overall going to have a very easy to use submachine gun. You guys are really going to enjoy this. Now, let's say you want to run an optic on the submachine gun. You don't like the iron sights for whatever reason. You can put on the Kepler Microflex, and as you guys can see, we are going to have a very solid submachine gun. You don't need an optic on here, but if you like to run it. Now, for the 5 attachment build, obviously we're removing the optic. We are going to remove the extended mag 2, and we are going to remove the recoil springs. We're gonna have a very basic setup, but this is gonna be incredibly effective at any and all ranges still, and you have access to more perks, so definitely go ahead and give this a try. Now, you can also go ahead and remove the compensator and swap this out for the ported compensator for first shot recoil control and vertical recoil control, just in case you don't like the compensator without the recoil springs. This is also a great setup with the JACKAL PDW, just a different vibe. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the KRIG. This is still the meta assault rifle here in Black Ops 6. It received a nerf, but you're never really gonna notice it. For the optic, we are utilizing the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, you can either rock the suppressor or the compensator. I will show both versions in the firing range. Depends on if you can control the recoil or not. For the barrel, we are utilizing the long barrel to bump up damage range, giving us the fastest time to kill. For the underbarrel, we must rock the vertical foregrip to help out with a lot of that horizontal recoil control. For the magazine, extended mag 1 is going to be great, giving us a healthy 45 rounds. We're going to need it with this assault rifle to mow the enemy team down. For the rear grip, because this is an assault rifle, the commando grip with that aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed is going to make the best sense. Now, for the stock, I highly recommend running the balanced stock here, overall enhancing its mid-range performance. We rock this on a lot of our classes here in Black Ops 6. And then finally, for the fire mod, we are utilizing recoil springs to bump up even more recoil control with this assault rifle. This 8 attachment setup is going to be amazing, especially if you are rocking it unsuppressed, which is what I do recommend. As you guys can see here, we're going to have a very easy to control KRIG setup. I will go ahead and showcase this weapon with the suppressor. If you want to be off the radar and go for some streaks, it's going to have a little bit of recoil, but it is going to be manageable. So definitely go ahead and give this class setup a try if you would rather be off the map. Now, for the 5 attachment build, we are going to be removing the recoil springs. We are going to be removing the balanced stock, and we're also going to remove extended mag 1. But I do recommend running the compensator on this setup. I will showcase this class with the suppressor here. As you guys can see, it is controllable, but there is going to be some recoil. If you want to remove a lot more of the recoil without using the recoil springs, obviously the compensator is going to be the way to go here. As you guys can see, we are going to have another accurate KRIG setup that you can rock with more perks, which I do know a lot of people do enjoy rocking perks. And you guys can see also, we have a quick sprint out, ADS is nice, and aim locking speed is also going to be really effective with this build. Do not sleep on the KRIG. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the KSV. This submachine gun received a massive buff in the recent update, increasing its damage range and overall lethality. We don't need an optic. The iron sights are amazing. Now, for the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator. This weapon does have a lot of recoil, and we have to remove a lot of that vertical recoil this gun does have. For the barrel, we are going to run the long barrel so we can get the max damage range, giving us the fastest time to kill. For the underbarrel, the vertical foregrip is a mandatory attachment, removing a lot of that annoying horizontal recoil this submachine gun does have. For the magazine, we are going to be utilizing extended mag 2 here, giving us a very healthy 50 rounds. It does have a fast fire rate. For the rear grip, the ergonomic grip is going to be phenomenal here, bumping up aim down sight speed, dive to fire speed, and slide to fire speed. You're going to love it when rocking this submachine gun. Now, for the stock, I do recommend going ahead and putting on the combat stock because this weapon is going to have that recoil. The last one to be worried about is flinch. So having flinch resistance and aim walking movement speed is going to help out tremendously with this submachine gun. So if you get shot, you can still stay on target. And then finally, we are running a fire mod, and recoil springs is going to be a no-brainer, drastically bumping up the recoil control. Once you go ahead and build this class, you're going to be very happy because we're going to have a fast ADS, sprint out speed is nice, and we are going to have a controllable SMG that is significantly better after the update. Definitely give this a try if you're looking for an underrated SMG that you can get down with. As you guys can see here, it's going to be pretty much a pocket-size AK-74, which is quite nice. Very easy to use and something you should definitely check out. And for the 5 attachment class setup, I have you covered. What we are going to be doing is removing the extended mag 2. We're going to remove the combat stock as well as recoil springs here. And what we're going to be doing in its place is swapping out the stock for the balanced stock. This is going to be helpful on the 5 attachment build, so we have some more mobility. We can run and gun a little bit more. The 8 attachment / 7 attachment build is going to be more suited for longer ranges, but as you guys can see here, we are going to have a way more mobile KSV setup that is going to be good at those closer ranges. It is going to have a little bit more recoil as opposed to the fully loaded gunfighter build, but it is going to be solid if you are trying to rock just a 5 attachment class. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the Model L, a rock solid assault rifle. For the optic, we are rocking the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we have the suppressor. This is a very low recoil AR. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the reinforced barrel, a massive W, giving you improved bullet velocity and damage range, very fast time to kill. Now, for the underbarrel, I highly recommend putting on the vertical foregrip to remove a lot of the annoying horizontal recoil these assault rifles do have. For the magazine, we can rock extended mag 2 here, giving you a very healthy 50 rounds. For the rear grip, because it's an AR, we are rocking the commando grip. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balance stock here, overall helping us out for the mid-range engagements, which is where this assault rifle is going to dominate. And then finally, for the fire mod, we are utilizing recoil springs for more recoil control. Overall, a fantastic class setup, and as you guys can see, it is going to be a rock solid build. It's going to be disgusting at those medium ranges, very, very easy to control, and we can also get 3-shot kills with the setup as well. Now, if you want just to rock 5 attachments, remove the recoil springs, the balance stock has to go, as well as the extended mag. And we are going to be having a really rock solid 5 attachment class setup that is going to be good, very low recoil, and the handling is going to be nice as well. You guys can see we have a quick sprint out, ADS is nice, and overall just a really, really good assault rifle. Now, these are going to be the top 5 meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 after the recent update. If you are looking for the remainder of my setups, the Sierra 9mm is what I run on all of my builds. It's a fantastic submachine gun secondary that you can fall back on. I am running the knife. I'm also utilizing stem shot, the blast trap, which are free kills, the assault pack, and for the perks, it's going to be dependent on if you like to play the objective or trying to slay out. If you're trying to slay out, running scavenger, assassin, bankroll with enforcer is going to be a massive W. And obviously for the gunfighter builds, we have to rock gunfighter to use more than 5 attachments. Now, if you're more of an OBJ player, what you want to do is put on flak jacket. You're also going to want to swap out assassin for dispatcher, and you're also going to keep bankroll, but you are going to be using the specialist ability. Now, if you do not care about running a gunfighter setup, what you can do is put on perk greed, and I do recommend going ahead and swapping out dexterity and putting on gearhead in its place, and this is going to be allowing you to essentially have the strategist ability, giving you more points when you are playing the objective. So you're going to have flak jacket, dispatcher, bankroll, and gearhead, which is going to be giving you more assault packs, so scavenger is not necessary, and you're overall going to be rocking and rolling. If you guys do enjoy these class setups, let me know down in the comment section, and as always, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.